Hi everyone! Three sensitive events blew up in the same week. People's opinions spread like wildfire online. They all point toward Beijing. This could make Xi Jinping think of the scary out-of-control white paper movement again. The internet got wild for 3 days. Then people gathered on the streets. They shouted together, "Xi Jinping step down! Communist Party step down!" Just thinking about it might make Xi Jinping sweat in fear! So the Central Politburo had a group study session. Xi Jinping stepped up himself. He gave the order for a full net closure mobilization. The 21st Congress is counting down. The whole internet must go into wartime mode. But the more Beijing blocks, the more worried they get. The more they control, the tenser it becomes. People push back harder when pressed. Opinions surge more when blocked. What Xi Jinping fears most is the reality he can't stop. If the internet loses control, streets will fill up next. If you care about this topic, please subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell, and pick all. Don't miss future videos! The 21st Congress countdown starts the net closure mobilization. The Central Politburo just finished its 23rd group study. Xi Jinping took the lead. He threw a combo punch. Why must make a clean and positive online space? Build main values. Tell good China stories. Dare to fight against online messes. At first, it sounds like old talk. But the real meaning is one thing: Beijing is ready to close the net. Again, Xi Jinping's net closure mobilization looks like it's about online management. But really, it's buying insurance for the 21st Congress. It's not for info safety, it's for regime safety. From now until the fall of 2027, the 21st Congress is counting down. Every day from now is a high-sensitive period for Beijing. So the internet needs to prepare for war, control the field, and close the net. In this speech, Xi Jinping stressed again, tell good China stories. In plain words, fires can burn, but no blaming. Accidents happen, but no deep digging. Clear man-made disasters must be called accidents or rare events. City guard fights, hospital lines, unfinished housing. These are public issues, but they can't be talked about. These bad feelings can't spread. No discussions allowed. Instead, good China stories flood everywhere. War Wolf fans, screens full of thankful progress, positive energy, jobless people repacked as dream chasers, endless great and correct reports. They turn the whole internet into a giant brainwashing field. What's more ironic, the one shouting loudest for clean and positive lives in a fully closed info bubble. What reaches his ears is peaceful times or people support. Of course, he can tell good China stories. So what does Xi Jinping mean by online messes? Not porn, gambling, drugs. Those are small stuff for the CCP. But normal people want to breathe online. Post a complaint, share a hardship, forward a joke. These might get labeled online messes. One slip and you get a disturb online balance hat. In short, the CCP wants to stop people's mouths. What worries Xi Jinping and the CCP most? Self-media groups that move thousands of accounts at once. Super topics that push an issue to top search in hours. Opinion spaces that keep criticizing the government and questioning the system. Topics around women and kids, low workers, ethnic religions, and local rights. These aren't just noise. They're seen as future political risks. They amplify cross-area linked protests. This is the real online messes, in Xi Jinping's words. It's the true battlefield for dare to fight. Dare to fight, such a familiar phrase, familiar taste. They bring it out to reheat again. These words hype up fast, draw blood quick. Especially easy against those with least voice and power to fight back. Group events bring clear memories. If story-telling rights slip from officials in days, online events can upgrade to street events fast. So the CCP must fully seal the net. Some netizens sum it up: three sensitive events lately blew up like viruses online in 1 week. Spread so fast, emotions so strong, it might scare Xi Jinping into cold sweat. He fears people lose control again. So what are these three things that scared Xi Jinping? First one, Jiangsu Nantong Culture and Tourism recently commented on a Douyin video about, from 2026, drug use records can be sealed. The comment, which officials kid use drugs? The post exploded. The official account gained millions of fans fast, but the comment got deleted soon. This video's content from January 1, 2026, the People's Republic of China Public Security Administration Punishment Law Article 136 says records of breaking security rules, including drug use, will be sealed by law. Can't be shared with any group or person. Nantong Culture and Tourism's editor probably slipped. Forgot to switch to personal account. Accidentally voiced doubt on official platform about sealing drug records. Sealing drug records makes people think of privilege protection, maybe some official kids with backgrounds can erase drug black history easy. Nantong culture and tourism got famous by accident. Some call it South Bro. Bro, netizens pay for this, dare say real truth, empathy, so tough, so brave. I haven't been to Nantong yet, don't lose your account. Sealing drug records. Isn't that covering for criminals? People have power. People not speaking doesn't mean they have nothing to say. The second thing that startles Xi Jinping. Guizhou province lately pushed cremation reform hard. Farmers in Siphon County's Shudong town protested. The anger was stronger than officials expected. Someone shouted, "If the Communist Party wants to dig graves, dig Xi Jinping's family ancestral grave first." This protest hit like a heavy hammer. It woke up so much buried resentment. Rules always hit the bottom hard. Privileged class always accepted. The biggest exception, Shaanxi Fuping County's Xiaoxun Mausoleum. Before Xi Jinping took power in 2012, it started big expansion. Finished in 2015. Turned into over 100,000 square meters, patriotism education base. Guards and soldiers watch it. People visit. Tsai family grave is a scenic spot. Common people's graves are illegal builds. This is the key that explodes resentment. In fact, Xi family grave always gets attention. Back in 2019, online posts spread. Someone offered big reward to hire people to dig Xi Jongsun tomb. Reward up to hundreds of thousands yuan. Even openly recruited dare teams on forums and groups. Looking back today, these vents of opinion are long-pressed grudges. This bottom-up anger, uncontrolled online spread, pokes a heart, hurting fact online opinions aren't noise. They're signs before political quakes. The third one, this big fire in Hong Kong melted the whole city's emotions. Resentment boils. Calls for blame rise high. Hong Kong people want the government to set up an independent probe committee. What happened? The government didn't start any independent probe. Instead, they picked a simple, rough way use. Incite rebellion crime to arrest the petition starter. Fire not out yet. Voices out first, so why are Xi Jinping and Zhong Nanhai so tense? Because they remember in 2022, after Urumqi big fire, young people on Shanghai streets held white papers. This Hong Kong fire is worse than Urumqi, more absurd too. If Urumqi fire could spark a white paper revolution, then same fire in Hong Kong where news freedom lingers, people used to streets, results come faster, spread wider, emotions harder to press. This might be what Xi Jinping fears most. He might realize the 2022 white paper revolution's 72 hours weren't rare accident. It's a copyable model. Most dangerous, that sudden online spark of opinion fire. Official kids privilege cover, Guizhou force cremation, Hong Kong big fire, plus resentments everywhere, and white paper revolution group memory. They're piecing a new China story online. Once spread, it jumps opinion firewalls, makes chain reactions. Xi Jinping worries, internet out of control 3 days, streets form scale. So he must dare fight, stop bleeding fast. His speech at Politburo studies sum in 8 words, lose internet, lose streets. This net closure must happen. It comes with 21st Congress countdown! From many insiders familiar with regulation, the Cyberspace Administration is leading an upgrade to a new online warning system. This system's goal is big. If any sensitive content pops on social platforms or pages, it alerts right away, blocks automatic, deletes fast. Lately, group events rise in many China places, especially Yumenglong case. Blocked inside walls, but videos, audios, texts flow like tides to outside. Flow fast, urgent, make regulators' hearts beat wild. Insiders say, these weeks, cyberspace and public security scheduling busy unusually. Not single upgrade. Whole line raises alert. Demands finer than before. Trial run everyday tweaking. Test jumps quick, can't slack. October, November testing, busy days, 1 day dozens alerts. Back in crowd watching. Many local media report lately local opinion centers speed build. Stress in big sensitive times, minute, level handle. Also, cyberspace keeps clear action, clean and check online content. Platforms review load rises. Facing this upgraded monitor system, outsiders ask, can it really seal all info? Netizens splash cold water right wall high, can't block wind. Not likely. Wall thick, still cracks. Insiders say, new system lets less escape, but full block. Basically impossible. A reason simple tech can't catch hearts. Netizens smart ways to fight total control change nonstop. CCP each sensor upgrade. Netizens grow new words, codes, paths and gaps. You seal one exit, people dig new tunnel. Block one channel, opinion seeps from another corner. This chase has no end. One side adds monitor machines. Other side self-evolves folk wisdom, so upgrades real effect. Can't seal info, shows anxiety instead. This system exposes not internet holes, but CCP regime's own fear. Finally, use a foreign policy magazine comment to some. The CCP is stuck in a self-loop trap of speech control. The stricter the control, the more rumors spread. Welcome everyone to share your thoughts and comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe. See you next time!